So everything that a person is doing or that they have done, even the things that they thought, he's going to repay. It says here in verse 13, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Verse 14, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Why? Verse 15, for without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth to make a lie. So if you believing in something that is a lie and you're keeping and you're holding fast to it, it doesn't matter how much it has benefited you or you have benefited from the lie. That thing will prevent you, that lie will prevent you from entering in to the kingdom of heaven. It will also prevent you from seeing the Most High's commandments and doing. It also will prevent you from seeing your own errors. Back over to Revelations 10:6. So we see that when it said there's no more time, to be no longer, remember her sins have reached up to the heaven. Now there's a judgment, things that have happened in the earth that they sealed, that they were not to be shown at a particular time. But look what it says. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, what happens in the seventh? The seventh angel, through the trump of the Most High, and the dead and Hamashiach will rise first. And those who are left in the earth will be called up to meet Hamashiach in the air. And for there, where is he coming? He's coming to the earth. Heaven is coming to earth. So what are they reporting? They keep telling, oh, we're seeing things. They've been seeing all this. They've been knew this. The more that our prayers, the more that, and the Most High himself knows his times and seasons, dear family. We just have to go through it and endure it and pray to the Most High, fellowship with the Most High, trust in the Most High, rely upon him. Do not throw all your righteousness away to be comfortable. Do not throw your understanding away. And don't think that it can't happen. I can't think that it can't. Even me, I cannot think that I can't fall. So in my prayer, I pray that it gets me to a position to humbly rely upon the Most High and not look upon myself and say, well, 15 years, Most High, I've been walking for you and I've been doing this. I've been praying. Well, Most High, what do I get? Nah, that wouldn't be the right attitude for me. So I'm asking the Most High to give to me with his Holy Spirit, to give me the joy, give me the peace that passes all understanding. Help me to rely upon him, needing the aid of no one else. That I know that my help, that whether it's in the Most High hands to help with the little or much, even if it's just a few people who have helped out of all of these years, and not have any animosity or whatever the case towards anyone who have come by and go. Listen, be at peace with all men as much as possible. I pray that you make it. I pray that you're picking up the Most High's commandments. I pray that you're taking your fellowship and your relationship with him very serious, because it's real. This is real. We're at a real war with a real adversary who remains unseen to those who he has blinded the minds of the people, unless the light of the glorious gospel should appear, as it says in, I want to say 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Remember the lie? Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of the Most High should be finished, dear family. No longer a mystery is a secret, something that's hidden. Well, 1 Corinthians chapter 4. So how will we prepare ourselves and get ourselves ready for this then? 1 Corinthians 4 tells us, look it. Let a man so account of us as the servants of Hamashiach and stewards of the mysteries of the Most High. So if I want to get this mysteries and I want to see it, because the Most High, the things that I've saw that, but the Most High can he can literally, twofold, he can literally shut a person's eyes. You'll never open your eyes again. And then prophetically, he can shut your eyes from seeing to where, again, the scripture says the Most High he would cause them strong delusion because they loved not the truth that they loved not the truth that they would believe a lie and be damned. 2 Thessalonians. We're hitting a lot of scriptures here, dear family. We had none of this here, like, written down to go through, but through the Spirit. 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Now that's a sad thing. That's a grievous thing when you really competing for souls, and you. But what I'm, as someone that competes and as an under shepherd, I just let go and I give it to the Most High. That's the only thing that comforts me. Then I look and say, well, Most High, you saved me. And I was a wreck, dear family. So now, as I look at the world, as we get closer and closer, I say to myself, like, my goodness, like I'm concerned for the youth, because when we grew up, we didn't have all of the internet and all this different stuff, the YouTube and all these social mediums, the pressure. So as much, now notice how much suppression happens to the truth on these mediums. I've been on here since late 2015, 2016, let's say, on YouTube, sharing. I've been ministering before that, but sharing since then. And most people, again, dear family, when you look at it, it's staggering. But I'm okay with it. And it's like, I think of Gideon, how the Most High said, listen, I'm not going to deliver Israel by all of Israel because we all coming together and we're going to do. I'm going to send you 300 men. So these are the things that we have to think upon the Most High's word. Keep ourselves ready. Keep ourselves in the right spirit. So it says that they perish in them, look at, with all undeceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. Revelations chapter 10, in verses 7, when it talked about the mysteries. So it said, but in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mysteries of the Most High should be finished, as he have declared. Who? Go back to Isaiah 46 really quick. We got to show us this, Isaiah 46 and 10. Let's go from verses 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Ahiah, and there is none else. Ahiah is the Most High, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, remember, there'll be no more time, from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all of my pleasures. Let's go back over here. We're talking about these mysteries now, right? Revelation 10 and 7. The mysteries of the Most High shall be finished, as he have declared to his servants the prophets. We just read that. Romans 10 and 1 says, brethren, my heart's desire, so my mind's desire, remember, guard thy heart with all diligence, because from it flows the issues of life. My mind's desire in prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High. That means they have a desire. Let's get that word zeal really quick. Excitement, enthusiasm, pursuit. It says what else? Zeal, dedication or enthusiasm for something. So now we see what the zeal is, right? So he says, I bear them record that they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So knowledge is the knowing of something, knowing how to do. The beginning of knowledge, now let's get knowledge really quick. I know that we know this, but it helps to just expound to kind of see it. I want to put that on the screen. Knowledge. So we read verses 2. Now we're going to go to verses 3 now. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. Crystal clear. So when we're reading in Revelations 10 and 8, and the voice which I heard from heaven speaking to me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up. That means consume it. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Ooh-wee. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, in other words, what he's hearing about the righteous judgments of the Most High. He's hearing about the consolation of the bringing back of Israel. But then when he understood, my goodness, what you have to go through, it became bitter. When he seen that the love of many would wax cold. When he's seen that he has to go through many nations and go and prophesy, and that they would hate him because, again, the Most High's people had a zeal, okay, for the Most High, right? But not according to knowledge. And what is the beginning of knowledge? Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. So having a fear, reverencing the Most High. He said, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, Thou must what? Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. So in other words, dear family, he was going to go and tell the people of their judgment in those particular many peoples and nations and tongues and kingdoms. Ultimately, if that prophesying, what is prophecy? Prophesying is foretelling something. So it tells us in Jeremiah 1:7, speak this, what I put in your mouth. So we know that in the world that we live in, oftentimes, dear family, people want to be told something good. They want to be complimented and commended. But yet if they're doing something that's right, people need admonition. They need rebuke as well. They need correcting. They need encouragement and exhortation. And they also need to know what the Most High says and what is the end. What is his stance on it? The Most High is not going to be show partiality, okay, to favor you or me just because, you might have had it hard in life or whatever the case is, and you stole or broke, what he said. In other words, to make your life, what you think, make your life better.